the market.
All right, welcome everybody
God damn.
to the board.
You came in strong.
It was strong.
It was strong as hell. You about scared me a little bit.
For real?
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, welcome everybody to the boardroom interview. Who do I have in the building with me today?
What's up? It's your girl Kiwi, sweet. Bad boy Benji checking in, right beside me. My little hitter.
I like his jacket, man. Like, what's going on?
We getting used to get him used to wearing some clothes or whatever. So he finna be themed out. He's still new, but he like about 9-10 months old now.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of dog is that?
It's a Maltese.
Okay.
He's mixed with something. I think he's either mixed with Poodle or he might be mixed with a Yorkie. But when I take him to the vet next time, I'm gonna ask because I don't know for real. It was a gift.
Okay. So the people want to know where you from, where you at, what you doing, why you doing it.
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, born and raised. I've been in Atlanta for about 2.5, going on 3 years now. Chasing music, you know, we all do the same. Well, actually, at this point, it's not even a chase no more. It's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Made myself an artist. Decided to stick to it. It's what I want to do. So we just making moves with it. Like,
yeah,
simple.
And you ain't no punk on that mic. You ain't no punk on that mic. What?
At all. I mean, but I feel like once you decide that you know, some people trying to do some shit. You know, if you really born to do some shit, you don't have to try. When it's in you, it's just in you. So it don't matter what I'm doing, singing, rapping. You want to be a drunk so bad.
Yo, this nigga really took a sip just now. So what first got you into music?
When I was about, I want to say I was like 5, 6 years old. My uncle was rapping, and he had a mic set up and shit in his room, Pro Tools and all that. So he actually wrote my first rap for me, and that kind of just from there. And then, you know, I always kind of wanted to sing. It's some in the blood type shit. Like, you know, my biological father, I don't really have a relationship with, but his entire side of the family sings, like from gospel music all the way down. Like, he used to sing, dance, all that. So it's really just in the blood. Like, I taught myself how to sing. I write my own music. Like, I'm singing some born to be shit for real.
You sing and rap.
Yeah, you know, I do shine.
You hating? Don't hate.
Yeah. he did slick hate though. It's all right.
What's your most important goal? What's the most important goal for you musically? I'ma say between the rest of this year and 2024. Let's just do a whole year. Whole year, 2023 year.
Really just, I want to say like polishing everything up. You know, I already know I can rap. I already found my sound, you know, but as far as like just making sure it's all perfectly packaged together, polishing from all the way from what I wear, how wear to a performance, how I look, what I'm going to drop on, what tools I want to use to really just like pull everything together. Like, you know, because people really often don't realize that it's a business with the shit, and that everything is the brand, everything is promotion, everything is marketing. Like, even me having my puppy right here, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's building the brand. It's all a look. It's all supposed to flow together. So just really like becoming more polished and marketable. That's the goal. Yeah. Because I feel like everything is like the product is selling, you know. So it's just like, you know, it's the packaging now that we gotta work on.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank. That's it.
So who inspired you to come on the business side of things? Like,
so I actually went to school for business. I went to North Carolina A&T. My major in A&T was accounting. And before I went to college, I was on some type of time like, okay, I want to go to school for music, da da da. My mom wasn't really fucking with the whole music idea as, you know, college, but so it made me switch and say, okay, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do business, you know. And as I was in, don't be acting up now. But as I was in school for business, it kind of just made me see how that, like, business in general is so much it's so much related to everything we do in life, basically. You know what I'm saying? There's a business side to every fucking thing. And so when it comes to like the music and having ownership and having like for something in like marketing class, they're like, oh, product placement. We learn product placement. I'm like, shit, that's the same thing we do with the music. You know what I'm saying? People don't. I'm not gonna promote myself on a country channel because I don't do fucking country music. You know, it's simple as that. So, you know, it really made me realize that all this shit is the same. So even if I wasn't to blow up in music,
you'll always make money.
Yeah, exactly. I'm always gonna make bread. You know what I'm saying? And then understanding how the music business works. You know what I'm saying? There's so much money in that. They don't tell you that. Everybody want to be the rapper. Everybody want to be the artist. Everybody want to be front street, and don't realize that them motherfuckers is the ones who not making the most money. The motherfuckers behind the scenes that you don't see, who's really making this shit, putting this shit together and handling the business. Them the motherfuckers who's making the money. I don't know. I never really cared to introduce myself to artists. You know, for the sake of a picture and a look, it's like, okay, yeah, cool, we can take a picture, whatever. But I also be knowing that this is not the person I need to talk to. I'm finna talk to these motherfuckers who behind them with the clipboard and the motherfucking vest on and shit. You know what I'm saying? The people who really handling the business. That's who you need to be talking to.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So
my chair is squeaky as shit.
Shit. God bless you. Look, so I got a question. A funny question. Since you mentioned business, this is gonna make you laugh. Have you ever heard people get on artists for taking a picture in front of a car that's not theirs, or having a chain on that's not theirs, or like pretty much doing cap shit? Have you ever heard of that term?
Yeah, I've seen that.
How do you feel about that, knowing the business side of it?
That's kind of...
How do you feel knowing, like in a commercial, those families are not really family and shit is not really that? Do you feel the same way about an artist that does that now, knowing that?
Not really. Well, I split the fence on it. I'm gonna tell you why I split the fence, because people, like, I get on my mom, I get on my grandma, I get on everybody, like people who be really into like reality TV and really just be feeding into like the social media shit, and they be trying to share their opinion with me, and I'm like, you know all that shit don't be real, right? You know that shit ain't real, right? Like they probably don't even know each other for real. Like,
for real.
You know?
Talking about their friends and shit.
Exactly, yeah. So, but you know, that's why I understand like what it's for and why. So, I mean, ain't no point in hating the game. Like you either gonna be in it or you're not.
So would you agree with me when I say, okay, if you come into this shit, if you come into the business, you gotta pick a side? Because you can't really be...
What do you mean by picking side?
Okay, I say you have to understand that you have to market and brand. Mm-hmm. Like just because you Johnny on the streets, mm-hmm. you could be like a drug dealer, you could be a gangbanger, you could be whatever on the streets. Mm-hmm. When you say I want to be in the music business, it's kind of like you can't do both. You can't bring reality too much over here, because you can't smack niggas like you want to.
I'm gonna tell you what it's you kind of be a business person. You have to be a business person to a certain extent,
of course,
because let's not forget where the root of all this hip hop shit has started. You know, mm-hmm. It really started from niggas who was really in the fucking streets.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Really getting money off the streets, mm-hmm. and just niggas already knowing them, so the music is selling. You know what I'm saying? But they was still doing them. That's why all of them was in jail when they was popping and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as when you start having other people investing their money in you and their time, then yes, you have to change up how you are. You know what I'm saying? If it's your bread, like, you know, if it's your bread and you giving yourself your own budget and shit like that, you can do what the fuck you want to do. You grown.
Yeah.
But if you got people behind you and you are now an investment, it's not your money, because that's what people don't know that either. You know, a lot of these people, they thinking these people getting bread off the rip, and it's like, nah, like motherfuckers is putting money behind them. That's not their money. You know, that's a combination of motherfuckers' money, which ain't no problem either, because it takes a team. You know what I'm saying? But it's still like they not going to go for it. I done put fucking $50,000 into your motherfucking into your whole goddamn project, and you out here fucking wilding on the streets, like, you know what I'm saying? But and even the niggas that is still kind of in the streets, they just putting money in the streets. They not physically doing nothing. They got little niggas to handle that shit for them.
Exactly. I mean, you know, and I said that to say, see, that's how the game changed. You know what I'm saying? Because now, like, you know what I'm saying, before it was more raw, like, you know what I'm saying, and you know, it was the foundation, cool. But it shows us how much it changed. That's what I'm saying. It showed us, like, okay, boom. You in the business, you gotta be in the business, nigga. Right. Especially, like you say, especially if somebody else, which is probably a street nigga, is putting money behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta change it. I don't know. I don't care what they do. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, looking at it from a business
perspective. That's not my life, so I don't gotta worry about that. It's easier for them. They figured out within this past, like, I want to say like 5-6 years, they figured out the blueprint to put the fucking money into the women. I don't know why they wasn't fucking realizing that the girls is the ones who gonna get the shit done. You ain't gotta worry about us.
I'm gonna be real with you. Being a record label CEO.
Okay.
We all want the girls. You know what I'm saying? We all want the girls because it's easier to push them. But it's like once you have like experience pushing 1, 2, 3 4 different girls, whatever, you start to get a little scared because it's like you understand like they require a little more than the dude.
They definitely do.
You know what I'm saying? And then don't get her hot. Then the diva level goes to the next. Fucking, it goes off the meter.
Y'all know what to do with the attitude.
Man, it's a lot to handle. It's a lot to handle.
I mean, but really, I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it, though. Because, yeah, you got to pay for nails. You got to pay for hair. You got to pay for makeup. You got to pay for this. You got to pay for that. But the cost of putting icing that nigga out and buying him designer this and designer that and the risk of this nigga going to jail if he a hothead, and then on top of that, like I hear a lot of managers complain about artists basically being lazy, like not wanting to do the work. You supposed to be somewhere, you not there. So, and I feel like that's the thing for male artists because these niggas is sipping lean, they drunk, they high as fuck, they feeling they stuff, they feel like they don't have to do the work.
I feel like the girls are more loyal.
Yeah,
I will say that.
What more do you want? What more do you want?
All right, but see, I'm just speak for one type of CEO because I can't speak for the others. I'm an artist CEO, so it's like I always love people that come to the label and working just as hard as me. Yeah, like that's what I want. I don't want to carry you, and I don't want you to carry me. I just want us to just work. Like, go crazy. Like, you go crazy over there, I go crazy over here, we still repping the same shit. Yeah. But then you have CEOs that is strictly behind the desk, you know what I'm saying? Clipboard, like you said. They look at different things. And, you know, I think less shit bother them. Yeah. Because they just really looking at the dollar amount, like, okay, this ain't making sense, bye. Yeah. And when, in my position is like I want you to understand that I came from where you came from. Yeah, it's more emotional attachment to it. So I definitely feel that. Crazy. Yeah, it's but bad. You can't make somebody do some shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't make them see your vision for real. Yeah. Unfortunately. Why are you doing that? Hey, Benji. Now I'm just playing. What's his name? Benji. Oh, is his name? Yes. I was just playing. No, his name is Benji. Bad boy Benji. Stop playing. That's crazy. Okay, so my next question is... He not getting enough attention. Benji. I had some snacks somewhere, but You have dog treats in here? Yeah. I was supposed to stop and get some dog treats. I don't know where they at, though. Get him a treat. I'll put them shits in the bag. He gonna dip them shits on there. I don't know if they here. They might be over there across the parking lot. Sorry, Benji. It sucks. It sucks to suck. But my next question is, what is your creative process? I feel like I've gotten asked this question often too. And it's really not... He got your chain, trying to snatch your chain. He's trying to snatch Street. He's trying to get his mouth on anything. Let me see, and I ain't bring shit. I was about to be late. It's okay. But yeah, it's really not a process for me. Like it kind of just comes to me. Even yesterday, I wrote freestyles or something, and I felt like I didn't go hard enough on it. It was, I want to say I did it like a month ago. And then I went to sleep. I was taking a nap. Me and Benji was taking a nap. And I kind of just woke up out of my sleep to some lyrics, which has happened to me often. You know, and I instantly start writing it down, instantly start, trying to recite it and trying to remember it. And then the flow kind of goes from there. But I do, find inspiration in real life events. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I purposely. You need a little drama? Yeah. No, for real. Y'all don't, bro.
For real. Shit. Y'all already know how to work. Like, people, it make, what they say, pressure make diamonds. That shit is real. When you are going through something, if you do the same thing day to day, ain't nothing to fucking talk about.
You ain't got nothing to talk about.
Exactly. That's why I be so many. A lot of these people are regular. They are fucking regular. They live regular lives, which is why they have nothing to talk about. They're bored and they sit and they watch other people. As an artist, you are the person who's, you know, having those experiences, living that life. So you're having that shit to talk about, and everybody's just sitting there watching and seeing how you know, put it together. I want you to stop biting me. You're bad ass.
He acting up tonight.
He is. He's not getting no attention. Look here. Hey, Doopy.
So this next question is, how do you feel? How do you feel the internet impacted the music industry or the business?
It changed it completely, to be honest. Like, and that's one of my pet peeves as an artist right now. I would say, well, I won't say it's a pet peeve. I'm trying to get over it because ain't no point. Like I said, ain't no point in hating the game. You just kind of gotta roll with the punches. But everybody is getting famous for anything. Anybody can get signed for anything. There's actually no talent involved. Really, it's all about just, well, I don't know. Would you want to say? I know you asking the questions, but I'm gonna ask you a question. Would you want to say that being able to get people's attention is a talent?
You are the first person to throw a question back this way. I think this is an interesting topic. I think like we really could do a whole show off this topic alone because I feel like it's pros and cons to what the internet has done. I feel like it made more opportunities for people to not have to deal with the whole label meetings and the, you know, playing that game. You never really have to play that game now.
Right.
Like I really been doing this shit about 10 years. Feeding my fam off this shit. I don't never gotta be platinum. You know what I'm saying? Once you know the formula, how to sell music, how to get fans, it's like you could just ride this bitch like this. Like, let them do that. Let them be extra. But yeah, I feel like the internet helped in that manner.
Yeah. I don't like it.
You want that? You want that back?
Yeah.
You want that old thing back?
Yeah, I want the old thing back. I'm not even gonna lie.
I like the old thing too, cause it's like. It's that hustle there. It's like you don't wake up in the morning and feel like, oh, I'm just gonna drop some shit on the internet and I'm gonna make it. Like I hate that shit. That shit shouldn't be that easy.
Not even
spend some money.
These fucking people who these social media, what they call it, creators, content creators.
The ones that's not funny, that's always doing comedy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, for real.
I be like, this shit ain't funny, man.
But I mean, it be Instagram funny though. It be social media funny. But that's, you know, I feel like comedians probably feel the same way that we feel about the music industry when it comes to that social media shit. Because
stay in your lane, right?
Yeah. It's some shit be funny on social media because it's relatable and that's it and that's all. You know what I'm saying? But as far as being able to get up there and be raw and show like I can move these people. I can talk and move these people. To be able to do that, you cannot, you know, that's not no shit you just scroll past easily. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like these artists that are dropping shit on what they doing, whatever they're doing on the internet, but don't have any performance presence when they do a show. How the fuck you an artist and you can't dance a little bit? You know what I'm saying? People, it's kind of disrespect to people who took years and years and years down the line going to art schools and taking ballet and all this fucking shit, chorus classes and all this shit, and been working on it all their life, and all you gotta do is give them a stage and they can tear the motherfucker down, what you need them to do. And you're giving something that they deserve to somebody who had 20,000 followers because they got big titties on Instagram and
I give you that.
You know?
I want to challenge that one a little bit. I give you that. I definitely understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But I'm from New York, you know what I'm saying? We don't really dance and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you're talking about me though. Nah, like
y'all don't dance.
Okay, what I'm gonna say is, yeah, you got. They a little younger, like I'm gonna say 19. I'm gonna say from 19. I'm gonna say from 23 down. Okay, do your moves.
Y'all niggas wasn't getting like.
Look,
y'all niggas wasn't making it rain, clearing it up.
A two-step. You get a two-step. You know what I mean? A little two-step. You can't. Ain't nobody about to bust it down and all that extra shit.
Y'all got you.
But that's always been the culture. That's the culture. That's our culture. That's our culture. Even with them having their dance right now, that's only gonna be to a certain type of music.
Mm-hmm.
The other music gonna come on and niggas gonna stand there like, yeah, this shit hot. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't about to sit here and shake it for you. Like,
But I wasn't talking about the niggas.
I know, right? And that's what I was saying. I was like, yeah, I get what you saying.
I ain't talking about the niggas.
Yeah. But the girls should be able to do something. Unless you just like a bulldog chick.
And I'm not even talking about just rap though either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even just talking about rap.
You better not be talking about singing, because if they sing, they better do something.
Rap, I mean, but let's talk about it.
Ooh.
Let's talk about it though. What? I ain't gonna.
No, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We on the boardroom. We on the boardroom. Let's get it.
I feel like a lot of the R&B music sounds the same. There's no real like vocals. Like there's no more Jasmine Sullivans. There's no more Jennifer Hudson. There's none of that is going on right now. It's all very much the same shit. Like I can't tell the difference, and I'm not trying to downplay.
Mm-hmm.
You
don't want to do it? You don't want to do it?
I don't want the backlash. I don't want the backlash.
You need the drama though. You need the drama, my nigga. You need the drama, my nigga.
That's not the kind of drama I'm talking about. Shut up. No. I'm just saying, everything is very chill. I'll keep it like that.
Word.
I'll keep it like that. Everything is very chill. It's all like one time.
What you think about Danny Lay?
I know one Danny Lay song.
Okay, cool.
When I heard that song she dropped when she was with the baby and that yellow bone shit, I was like, yeah, that's why I can't even.
So you dance too?
Yeah. Dance what?
Well, for your music.
Yeah, I do every fucking thing.
Oh, you thought I talked about in the strip club?
Yeah.
I got some face world dollars in the back there. You know, I heard Usher went to, throw his money. So I got...
They should have jumped Usher. They should have really dragged that nigga. I'm going to speak on. They should have dragged that nigga out the club. Because why would you play on somebody's top like that? That is crazy. I had a conversation with one of my friends. He don't really respect the strip club lifestyle shit. He was like, yeah, that's what they get. They shouldn't be in there. Some crazy, some wild ass shit he said. And I was just like, it's not the point. Don't come into nobody's motherfucking house.
Yeah.
And then get mad because they doing what the fuck they doing in their house.
Yeah.
If you don't fuck with the strip club, don't go to the strip club.
Usher probably felt like his shit actually got value.
That nigga is sick in his fucking head. That's really what it is. You sick for repeating it. And that's just that on that. That's all I'm say on that subject. Y'all some sick individuals, and I hope y'all get the help. Y'all
Usher a Libra, right?
I don't know what he is.
Oh, I think he a Libra. I don't know.
No disrespect to that shit. That shit a goat. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it.
He probably paid them folks.
At least he dancing.
Anyway.
I'm gonna get you that drama though.
Yeah, you trying to bitch for it. Fuck you.
That was the setup. Like, what? Alright, so how do you feel, if you could change anything in the music industry right now, what would it be?
I don't really. If I was to change anything in the industry, it would start with having to change the way the world is. And some things that's just how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? The music industry is a male-dominated industry, and with it being men in charge is very, in charge. It's very taken advantage of by like the patriarch. The way whatever the man desires is what kind of rules the industry.
You believe that?
I do.
With your whole heart?
With my whole heart.
I feel like women run it. People want it to look like women run it now because there are so many women that are involved in it now. But I'm saying in terms of like what's trendy and what's hot. Yeah.
Music is obviously based off of the mass media's opinions of what's popular. They're only going to put out what's popular at the time. And in a sense, it kind of like keeps a bunch of negative shit going. So like for me, the only reason I feel like that is because I'm a dark skinned girl. I've been a dark skinned girl my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? And that's yeah. Believe it or not, I've been a nursing girl my whole fucking life.
For real.
So
Yeah.
I was able to experience 20 plus years of how my treatment, based on my skin complexion.
Oh yeah.
No matter who's looking at me, whether it be somebody who's just as dark as me or darker than me, whether it be somebody who's black, whatever the fuck, I was able to experience different things that made my skin complexion a factor, something that I couldn't control. And, you know, we can talk about the women that you see in the videos and how that's changed and progressed. We can talk about the women that they choose to put money behind first, and how that, even the women, like the women that are in the industry now, you know, oh, you're a chocolate girl, but you have to have fake ass and fake titties before we decide to push you in a certain type of aspect until you're pretty enough, until you're beautiful enough. So that's why, you know, just things like that is what makes me feel like the male gaze is what's important, you know what I'm saying, in the music industry. So I can't really say that that's the thing that I would want to change, because it actually has nothing to do with music, and it has everything to do with just how things are in the world.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I share that same, as a male, as a dark skinned male, I share that same experience with you. And I'll add on to that. From my experiences, it's like, I feel like it's a bunch of fucking beta males that's running this shit. Yeah. I feel like, and when I say that, it's like they wanna close the door to niggas that's ready to stand on their own. They don't want to let you in. Anybody who's intimidating. Yeah, they're not letting you in. They'll let a female in first.
Yeah, because they know that they feel like they could be able to control her.
And you're absolutely right about the skin too. It seemed like they feel like, oh, and it's the same thing with males. Like, oh, you gotta be a light skinned nigga with colorful eyes, tattoos. You're marketable. But that was the trend. You notice how as soon as Trayvon Martin and all these people start, you know, when black people started standing up for other black people, that's when it became cool to, cause like I said, and when I was in elementary school and shit, I'm Black American, but I was getting called African booty scratcher. You know I got that name too.
But I was seeing other Africans and foreign, like I'm talking about kids who can't even speak English yet because their family just came overseas to be here to build a better life, and they're getting picked on to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like not, you know, anybody that Haitians went through it too. Like everybody, if you was of any type of foreign descent, chocolate skin, they're on your ass. They're on your fucking ass. And I wasn't, but I'm like, oh no, I ain't with them. You know, I had to feel like I had to be like that because they were doing them so bad. And so we went from that, and I'm proud of it. I'm glad that we are able to like grow from thinking like that about each other just off of our skin complexion, but it still doesn't make it okay, and the effects are still there.
Yeah, it's a lot of self-hate within our community.
Exactly. And it bothers me though that people had to die for us to even start being like, okay, well, you know, now everybody want to be African. Now everybody, oh yeah, you know, everybody wearing all the tribal print. I remember like graduating from high school, everybody had a tribal. Yeah. Tribal print, and we making the Black Panther movie, and everybody wants to be, and I'm not saying anything is bad about it, but it's like, you know, I feel like that's why a lot of the I feel like Haitians did it. A lot of people who are actually like still connected to their African roots, they did it. They have resentment towards Black Americans because of the treatment that they got when they came here from us. Simple as that. We did it to ourselves. They resent us. They really do.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I'm a Panamanian.
Okay.
You know.
Ooh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I say that to say, like, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But we get it on the other side too.
What do you mean?
If you Hispanic and you light skin, it's the same shit. It's basically I feel like the question always was why it seemed like we put African Americans in a box and it don't matter what they are. Just here, you're African American. And it's kind of easy to go in that box when you realize it don't matter where you at in this world, you still a nigga.
Yeah.
To the people that's lighter, they still feel better. So you still like, you know, I didn't even get accepted as a kid in the Hispanic community because of my color.
Yeah, because you don't look like.
Exactly. But it's like that everywhere, and it's a fight. This shit is terrible. Have you seen regaining our throne or reclaiming our throne? It's on Tubi. When you get a chance, check it out.
Y'all be fucking with that Tubi. I need to get right then. I see like a couple movies on Tubi. They were good movies, but okay, I'm getting into Tubi. I want you to stop nipping and biting and shit like that. What's wrong with you? What's up with you?
What's wrong with you, bro? You want a question, bro?
He coming out his coat.
So how was life growing up for you in Charlotte?
I feel like it was pretty. So going back to how we talk about social media, it kind of blurs the lines for all of us to realize that we actually kind of experience the same type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. Yeah, I moved around a lot as a kid. Not like from place to place, but from like neighborhood to neighborhood. It was just always, I don't know, my mother was kind of struggling. So we never really had a lot of solid homes. I probably went to like 4 or 5 different elementary schools. We was always getting fucking evicted, you know what I'm saying? She'll be mad. She's gonna be mad about me talking about this, but you know.
Hey.
But I say it still was regular. I think she did a really good job at still making me feel comfortable. You know, I look back and realize a lot of stuff that I experienced probably wasn't shit that a kid should be experiencing, but at that time, I wasn't thinking anything of it. You know what I'm saying?
Surviving.
Yeah, but we're still having a good time. I'm still smiling. It's still, you know, I'm doing. My grandparents played a big part of my life. Like, if my mother kind of took care of the regular stuff, my grandmother took care of the things that I wanted and needed. So I did I did jazz, tap, and ballet from like 3 years old to 12 years old. And my grandma kind of like, she was pushing for that. Anything, like I was a cheerleader. I was always in some shit. And, you know, I feel like my grandmother paid for a lot of those extracurriculars, you know, for me. But, yeah, so like I have no complaints about my childhood. You know, it just is what it is.
Is there any lessons that you learned from your childhood that you still carry today as an adult?
I don't want to even say that they're lessons because I don't feel like I learned things. Well, they were not lessons. I think about them now, but like I'm very protective of my people. You know, I was the older sibling out of me and my sister, so and I've never gotten into a fight until it was about her.
Yeah.
You know, anything about my people. If I say I love you and I say I fuck with you, can't nobody touch you. You know, I'll let somebody talk dog shit to me. But they ain't gonna talk dog shit to you while I'm around. Like I'm ready to get into some action about anything, and that's kind of just how I grew up, you know. So that was, but the lesson that I've learned from that is I don't need to be doing that.
What?
You know, I don't need to be doing that.
You don't need to do that?
Nah, cause
you gotta take care of you, right?
Yeah, people don't be having the same type of love. You know what I'm saying?
They don't be the same.
Yeah, so you know, I go for broke about somebody else, and you know they don't really do the same for me, and. When it's time to do it for me, I'm sitting here looking stupid. You gotta work. Well, I've taught myself, and I've been saying to everybody, like everybody not gonna love how you love, and everybody not gonna, you know, act how you act about them. Point blank, period. And if anything, they'll try to treat you like a dog, like a pit bull, like a, you know, they only call you when they need some help for this. They only call you when, you know what I'm saying, but you can't call them for shit. So.
Sound like you from the same planet I'm from. I don't know how we got here. How did we get? When did we come here? Was we sleep when they put us here? I don't understand.
Not for real. It be like that though. I told you, it's blurred lines. We're all experiencing to a certain extent the same thing, but it's just about how we handle it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the most important. So I'm working on trying not to take things too serious.
So when it comes to like the industry and like, you know, I mean, this is Atlanta. It's big. You know, it's big out here. Like, I guess it's as big as you make it.
Can I be honest? I don't like Atlanta. Nah, say it out loud. Say it out loud. Say it out loud. Say it out loud. He said he don't.
I don't need no drama right now. You need the drama.
I don't like Atlanta. Now, don't get me wrong. I fuck with Atlanta, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like
I agree.
I don't like the nature of it. I'll put it like that. And I don't also feel like that I'm experiencing real Atlanta either. I think this is a combination of a bunch of motherfuckers that done came here and that done changed the dynamic of it.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to tell you some real shit.
Tell me some real shit.
I came here Literally, I came here. Literally, no lie, music brought me here. Like literally, in a contract.
Okay.
And I found out when I got here. Like at first, it was just the music that I was around. For like the first couple of years, I hated it. And then when I decided, like, alright, man, let me see something. Let me try to enjoy the city. Let me see what this about. Let me not be around no music motherfuckers. Like even when I go to the bar right now, I'm not going to the bar everybody going to. I'm going to the white bar.
See, yeah.
Where nobody knows me.
Yeah.
And I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I found out is if you just take some time and enjoy the city, cause it gotta be a separation to actually like it here. When I started cause I like restaurants and shit. So when I started going to different restaurants, doing different things, I was like, oh, it's kind of cool out here. It ain't that bad. But at first, I didn't like it because I ain't like none of the people. None of them lasted in my life. Like, it was all temporary, all users. It was just crazy. So that's probably, you knew, so it's like, that's probably you thinking about music and shit. You know what I mean?
So, no, what it is for me, though, I'm going to tell you what it is for me.
The people.
Okay, he trying to undress me. Stop trying to undress me. But stop. But nah, I want to say like I said, I'm very deeply connected to the music, and I'm really big on just like going to places that, for me, I love being around other artists. Yeah. I love being around other artists that are hungry and that are actually talented, and even if they're different from how I am, like motherfuckers who is playing the saxophone, the guitar. I'm spitting.
Yeah, caught me in the eye.
Shut up.
I just caught a concussion when I hit my head real quick.
Chill. But now, like, it feeds me. It feeds my spirit musically to want to continue to create when I'm around a bunch of like-minded people. But for me, when I came here, it seemed like everybody's more fixed on looking like the rapper
and not really like being that nigga.
Exactly, and it's so annoying all the way down to how they act. Everybody want to push everybody in the club, and everybody think they're super important. Everybody think it's just like, calm the fuck. We're all people. It's all love.
But you want to know some real shit? Don't nobody want to fuck with the one that's really that nigga.
Why you say that?
I know.
You that nigga?
You gotta be an actor. You gotta be an actor to be in the circle. They not fucking with you when you that guy.
I put it like this. Like I said, I'm not from here. I know. I'm like niggas I fuck with is already low key. I'm a fucking.
They gotta be, cause nobody fucking with them.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah, like
but I'm already the one walking the room. I'm loud a little bit. I'm whether it's physically, literally, or just what I'm wearing, what I look like. You know what I'm saying? My energy already causes a lot of fucking attention. So I got niggas at my head. Everybody's this, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's in person, like everybody's fucking at your head all the time. I'm in the studio and I'm surrounded by niggas all fucking day long. So it's easy for me to be like, no, cause I say no all the fucking time.
Yeah,
nah, yeah.
Second nature now.
It's attractive when I'm seeing a nigga who's chilling. Mm-hmm. It's attractive when I'm seeing a nigga who is not, you know what I'm saying, acting the fuck up, acting stupid, trying to cause a lot of. I don't like that shit. That shit's tough to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I go, cause I'm a little bit of a chaser. So I sit down beside a nigga. What's up? You want a drink? What's up? What you? I'm definitely her. Like I'm not, cause that shit don't excite me for real. And I do know a bunch of motherfuckers right now who got big ass fucking chains on, who drive nice ass shit and don't got a fucking pot to piss in at all. And these bitches is taking care of these niggas. These bitches is letting the niggas move in.
Yeah.
No problem.
Let's talk about
bring your plastic bags over here.
Let's talk about it.
You live here now. Awesome dick.
But they'll go on the internet and be like, I ain't fucking with a nigga that can't pay this. But you got a bum ass nigga at home.
Bruh, busting that pussy down every fucking night.
Having a good time.
Not paying a single fucking time.
Fake.
Nah, no cap. Like, I mean, no shade, no tea, because, I guess, sex don't gotta be, sex and interesting in each other doesn't have to be all about money. Whatever it is that you need to feed you, and if that person is feeding you and whatever you need to be fed, and, just, that's cool too, but I don't know.
But that's some real shit that you just said, but just like the internet make people feel like, oh, my body gotta look a certain way, or I gotta be a certain color. Mm-hmm. it is a lot of male bashing on the internet as well. So it naturally makes a man, any man that's listening, he's like, damn, they want me to be a boss. Like, for me to get this chick, I gotta be a boss. I gotta do this, right?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm sorry.
Let me get this. I'm gonna give it back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I feel like the internet affected men in that way because now a man is going hard, right, to set a certain bar, only to find out if I would have stayed a bum ass nigga, I could have got the exact girl that I can't get right now with everything. And you can have it back.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't think it's necessarily true. And I seen a post like this on Instagram that I had to comment on it because y'all men be putting y'all interests in the wrong fucking places. Like I said, I've never been approached as much as I have until I moved here. You know what I'm saying? I get approached. If I go outside, I get approached probably like 15, 20 times. And it don't matter what the fuck I got on. I can wear my bonnet and some sweatpants and I will still get approached. And so in my head, it just seems like, not even just in my head, us women, especially out here, it's like y'all just throwing them. Y'all don't give a fuck what y'all get back. Y'all just throwing shots. Be picky about your shots.
I feel that.
Be picky. We being picky, be picky. Y'all swear y'all want, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it boils down to. Don't get mad about how you get treated by a woman who you didn't want any fuck. You didn't even want her. You just mad because she didn't want. You're mad because you didn't get the result that you wanted, but you didn't want her either. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And let's just keep it real. Like, you know, you seen her, you seen a piece of ass. If you really wanted her, you would have did more.
I'll give you that.
That's point blank period. You know what I'm saying? Why you jacking me up?
He's like literally going for your zipper for real.
But yeah, like, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I definitely believe that dudes need to be more pickier about their decisions of the women instead of, you know, because you think you want the bitch with the big ass and this and that. Why you think you want her? It's still based off of how the media projects things, because you want the bitch that little baby got. You want a bitch that look like the bitch that this nigga got and that nigga, because you know that's what's popping on the media. That's what's important. You don't want the skinny pretty bitch that's gonna fucking cook your meals and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, have your kids and shit like that. Because some women ain't even willing to have your
Wait, what you said?
I ain't having shit. I'm gonna say that right now. Like, niggas, you know, I don't know, but we need to. As I speak like this because I am a creator, and I feel like I look at everything in a very subsidized manner. Like I take a step back and look at it all as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as creators, we're able to do that. You know what I'm saying? We're able to see that. Oh wait, look, you can control people if you want to. You can control how somebody perceives this situation. If you get in front of it, you can control the perception.
Got to. Exactly.
Simple as that. So
it leads back to business.
Exactly. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all.
I'm trying to tell you.
Not for real. Yeah.
Alright, so tell the people what you got next coming up. What's next for you?
I just dropped the freestyle. It's actually a reloaded freestyle it's YouTube exclusive now. I took it off of all platforms and now it's only on YouTube. It's a Crush on You remix that I did. I did it in 2018, but I was also 30 pounds lighter and had black hair in 2018. So now it's 2022. I got blonde hair. I'm 155 pounds. I'm thick as shit. Pretty, more polished. You know what I'm saying? I've been that bitch, but you know I'm even more that bitch now. So yeah. Anyway, Crush on You reloaded. Kiwi Sweet streaming on YouTube. Go get that now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got a feature with Cash Kyla about to drop soon. I got a feature with Musical Mystique called No Restrictions. No Restrictions is on all platforms already, but we just did the video. The video is crazy.
It's out? The video's
out?
It's
not out yet.
When that video coming out?
No, that's hey, I was just a feature. So.
We gonna wait for it.
Nah, No Restrictions is gonna be stupid. KK with me and Cash Kyla. That Crush on You going. That Blow Me by Kiwi Sweet is out right now on all platforms. Yeah, we got a lot of shit going before the end of the year. Ain't that right, Benji?
Ain't that right, Benji?
It's crazy.
So before we leave, is there any hot topic that you would like to discuss that's been on your mind that you want to get off your chest?
I'll be in my fucking head like crazy and you gonna throw me a missile like that. I don't fucking know. Everything. I talk about anything right now. We could talk for 3 more fucking hours right now.
Shit.
About anything.
You might have to come back for another interview.
Bring me back. Not for real. I can talk about anything. Like it's a lot of bullshit in the fucking world.
You might need to join the bowling league too.
I don't bowl.
I'm playing with you.
I normally have 3-inch nails on, so.
So let the people, leave the people with some encouraging words and tell us where we could find you at.
So you can find me anywhere, any platform, Kiwi Sweet. On Instagram, Kiwi Sweet _, Twitter, Kiwi Sweet _ You can visit www.kiwisweetmusic.com. Any artist that's outside working, my main thing is just we control this shit. Like we're in control of all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to be, the shit is the shit. So it don't matter if you got 2 people, 3 people supporting you. We control the shit. We creators. That's what you're fucking doing. Creating a wave.
Damn right. Well, y'all already know it's been another boardroom interview. Thank you for Kiwi Sweet stopping by with Benji hating ass.
All you did was try to get me naked the whole time.
That's crazy. What's wrong with that guy? All right, y'all. I'ma see y'all next week.